Today, we're going to talk about this. K7's Magnetic Induction Heater Kit. Now, what this is a heat-inducing machine that comes with a whole bunch of different attachments. That's nice. I like that already. But what it does is it takes electricity and say you need to do a bolt of some kind. Large, small. They send attachments for just about every size there is. They give you different sizes from large to small depends on the size of the bolt head. And what this does is it takes a bolt and it introduces high heat to that bolt, to a stuck, rusted bolt. All right. And they send replacements to everything. I've used these in the past. I've never owned mine personally, but I've used these in the past, and they really do work good. But it comes with everything. This is a nice kit. Okay. But that's what this is. It's got, that's what these are. These tie it in, tighten them up, and basically it goes in the holes like this, and put the two tie-ins and stick this end around the head of a bolt. So like a bolt like this, all right? And you're going to find the size that's just about a little bit bigger, and it fits in good, kind of like that, right? If say this is in a, we'll say like a cab mounting bolt for an old Chevrolet pickup truck, which are always rusted and always nasty. This will introduce a lot of temperature in that bolt and climb up that shaft and swell everything. The way it works, metal, when it's heated to a certain degree, it swells. It gets bigger, okay? They think, well, now that ain't going to work for taking a bolt out. What you don't know is once it cools off and returns, it actually gets a little smaller. So it breaks up the junk, and then the bolt becomes just a hair smaller enough, and that most of the time gives you enough to let it to get out. But it's not foolproof. But rebuilding old hot rods, you are going to come across a myriad of stuck bolts, rusted stuck bolts. This is a very, very good way of removing them without having to grind heads and drill and tap and the whole 9 yards. This is going to come in really, really handy in my garage. I really like the quality of it already. But what you do have to do is you have to be very careful with this, because that 1300, that's about the temperature it's going to get. It's going to get that hot. It comes with, like I said, it comes with all the instructions. It's a simple plug. Plug in, put your piece in here, lock it in tight, and hit the button around the bolt, and you'll see it glow red. All right. Now, the other use for this is Loctite. A lot of the factory stuff is coming out with cab bolts, K-member bolts, whatever it is, that have some serious Loctite on them. This temperature will climb up the threads and basically liquefy it and soften it up where you can get the bolts out without, going through all the rigmarole of everything mechanics are going through these days when it comes to old rusted bolts or K-members or suspension pieces or whatever. They get in there, they get encrusted, and then they're a devil to get out. This is a very, very good kit. I'm going to use it extensively, and if you have the same problem I have dealing with old hot rods, you will not be disappointed with using a product like this. Very, very, very nice. I'm already impressed, and we'll be using this in the future. So if you want to see my best little video ever made, right here. If you want to see the one that they say is best for you, is right there. Y'all be good.